Let's stock less and fix more roofs. Welcome back to another video. Today we're here in Camden, New Jersey. This is a commercial property. You can see how long it is, and they do have a flat roof. We're installing a TPO flat roof system, 20-year warranty to the manufacturer. First, you see we got it lined up. Some of the tools that we use. Do you know that we use hatches for roofing? We do. So normally, by code, you're not supposed to have more than 2 layers, but people to get lazy, they don't want to, homeowners, they don't want to pay the extra money to have the layers taken off. So, and I will jump onto the dumpster and dig. There is like 3-4 inches of material, so this is where it comes handy, where we cut it. Another tool, it's called ripping shovel. So we go on it and pry it off of it. On it and pry it off of it. So that's the job of this tool. Is just, I mean, I think this is just used for roofing. And then we have this. This is for the trash. So we collect the trash and then put it into a dumpster. And then we got a rake. So we collect all the trash, bigger stuff, and goes into the dumpster. So now let me jump to the dumpster, and I'm gonna see how thick. Then that's why we gotta use that hatchet. Let me see if I can find something. You can see it has been, this is probably like 1 inch. You won't be able to pry it off and break it off. That's where you got to use the hatchet. Some of the tools that we use, and then we'll get up on the roof and show you the whole system. I'll explain how it gets done. This is actually a mechanical system, which just saves money and 20-year warranty. So come on, let's go. So now we're on top of the roof. Let me explain a little bit of what we do. So basically we have to set up camp here. You see all these tools? We bring them up the day we start the job, and then when we finish, they will go down. Today will be the last day, so in the afternoon they will go down. We use the boom to bring them down. So the TPO, come over here. So the TPO is 10 feet wide. So it's 10 feet wide by 100 feet long. That's the beauty of the TPO. And this section, you can see there is a seam here, one here, and another here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seams along this way. What that means is less chance for water to come in, less seams, less chance for the water. Also too, let me see if I can find, there's a special tool that we can test the seam. I don't know if it's here or not. Oh yeah. See this hook? It's just a nail piece. And what we do is, I'll show you, this is how we test the seam. This seam, and then if it gets stuck, it means the well is not good. So after we finish the whole roof, we have another one that we can put on the extension pole. We run along the seam, and whatever gets stuck, that means we need to do a patch. This is what a patch looked like. We clean the TPO, and then we do the patch, and then we test the seam. So how we do these patches, I show you. This is a special tool that we got over here. It's called a heat welder. So this is basically a hair dryer, but it gets so much hotter. And I will show you in a second. So I'm going to turn it on. It gets up to 1200 degrees. So what it does, TPO is a plastic, it will melt the two together and it will make one. Anywhere there is, so you can see there is a T right here because the T comes over here, another one comes this way. We got to put a T patch just in case, and after we do the T patch, we check it. Make sure there's not water penetration. So you can basically build a pool out of the TPO. Now it's getting hot.
That water's not going over.
No. You can build a pool out of this TPO stuff. That's why it's great for commercial. There's no maintenance, 20-year warranty. It's just a great system. Oh, there we go. I can show you here. You know how you can weld? If you can rub your belly and tap your head at the same time. Try this. That means you can use your hand independently. You see how I'm rubbing my belly and tapping my head, and I can speed up my head and slow down my belly. So that's how you know you can weld, because you got to do this and pull the machine at the same time. So I'm testing. Look at this. You see how it got stuck? I'm coming along and it got stuck. That means I got to fix this. So I go under, heat it up, and then go with the roller. We'll come back to that to test it. So I know, you see how it's not welded here? So we're gonna weld it. So now we're melting the two together. See how I gotta pull the machine and then use the roller, two different motions? That's why when you go to welding school, they teach you that trick. See if you can do it or not. We gotta let it cool off, but then we're gonna check this one. Let me see. It's kind of cooled off, so see, it doesn't get stuck anymore. That's how we do patches, or that's how the whole system goes down. We have, it's called a whack behind machine. It's the same principle, but it does it by itself. Let me go show you. Just follow me over here. We got all this wood. We're doing repairs, trying to fix the coping. Power. We got to make sure we have enough power, because this machine sucks a lot of energy. This is where it goes, but I don't know where is it. Oh, it's right here. It's over here. All these tools stay here for the time that we do the job. That's why when we start a job, we have to finish it. This is like a $9,000 machine. It does the same thing. Now it's cold, but I will tell one of the guys to run it for us. So basically it wax. It does the whole process that I did by hand. It does it by himself. You can set it up, the heat, you can set the speed, because different days you got to weld different temperatures in order to get the right weld. So you got to test it. You got to do a test run. It needs to be clean. That's why not all roofing companies can offer commercial products on a residential house. This machine alone, $9,000. Generator, another $3,000. That's $12,000 right there, and it's expensive. Since we do commercial, we can offer this TPO product on a residential. It's great, maintenance free. It's white, it reflects the heat back. It comes on 10 by 100 sheets. It's just such a great product. This is around 8,000 square feet. So it's a pretty decent sized project. Luckily there's nothing on it. You can see it's nice, and sometimes they got like AC units and all kind of stuff penetrating through. But this one is nice and clean. This one, normally TPO is white. You see it's dirty because we had to do an inspection. When we started in this corner, to move that way, and then when all this was rotted. You guys will see the picture below. We had to replace a lot of wood, a lot of plywood in this area. Everywhere there was a drain, we had to do that. And today we did the last corner, which is over there. And then the challenge too, there's a challenge that while we working, it rained a couple times, and we got to make sure that we keep that whole roof watertight. So that's another challenge too, because normally you got to do by sections, and whatever section you do, you got to make sure it's watertight. And then after that, you got to make sure that you tied in the old roof with the new roof in the meantime, so in case it rains overnight. So it's a whole crazy process. So we're setting up over here with we're gonna strip this roof. Let me show you how the guy is screwing everything down with the plates that I was telling you about. Yeah, so this is called a bar plate. You can see it has a little barbs. They're pretty sharp, and what it does, it bites the roll down. And this roll, hold on, I don't have a piece of here. Oh yes, let me show you. This roll has fiberglass reinforcement. See this? See the fiberglass? And then if you flip it, I don't know if you can see it or not, they crisscross. I mean, I could try to rip it. It's not gonna go anywhere because of the fiberglass. It makes it much stronger, and those plates bite into it and hold it down. We use a special screw, which I show you is a heavy thread. A special wood screw, and you see how heavy is the thread, and that's what's hold everything down. So the roll gets attached on the edges, and the rest of it floats. It's called mechanically attached system. And on the walls, it will get a glue down. We'll glue the walls, but the rest of it just floats. To have a proper well, you got to clean the two surfaces. And I show you. I'm going to do this one right here. That is what it should look like. But because we had to do this in sections, and the asphalt, the dust, everything with the wind, it drifts. It doesn't affect the life of the product, but it just doesn't look nice. But you can clean it off if you want to. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you like this type of videos, hit the bell.